Hello, and welcome to this urgent message. Today, we share the final warning from the Pleiadians about the upcoming 3 days of darkness and what it means for humanity. This is a pivotal moment in history, a time of transformation and awakening. Stay with me as we uncover the truth behind this cosmic event and how you can prepare for what's to come. The Pleiadians have long been the subject of various spiritual and esoteric teachings, particularly in the realm of extraterrestrial communication and warnings of cosmic shifts. A concept that has surfaced in numerous channeled messages from these beings involves a prophecy of a 3-day period of darkness that is said to mark a significant change in the Earth's spiritual, physical, and cosmic landscape. According to these teachings, this period is not merely an event of physical darkness, but a profound moment for humanity to undergo transformation and enlightenment. The final warning from the Pleiadians regarding the 3 days of darkness serves as a call for preparation and inner awakening. They speak of an approaching shift that will coincide with this celestial event, which is said to be a crucial turning point in the evolution of both the Earth and humanity. The Pleiadians stress that the darkness is not something to be feared, but rather an opportunity for deep reflection, healing, and connection with higher spiritual realms. This period of darkness, they claim, is a time when many will experience an intense recalibration of their consciousness. And this process may be unsettling for those who are not aligned with the universal energies of love, light, and truth. The final phase of this transition, as the Pleiadians describe it, has already begun. It is a moment of cosmic convergence, where all beings, human and otherwise, are called to raise their vibrations and embrace a more expansive understanding of existence. They urge humanity to focus on inner peace, meditation, and spiritual growth in the coming days. The 3 days of darkness, they say, will not just be a test of physical survival, but a trial of inner strength, wisdom, and unity. According to the Pleiadians, during this time, the Earth will undergo profound shifts that will be felt energetically. This is the beginning of the cleansing process that will restore balance to the planet, remove destructive energies, and realign humanity with its higher purpose. The Pleiadians caution, however, that those who remain in fear or resistance will find themselves disconnected from the higher frequencies and may struggle during this period of transformation. They emphasize that the darkness will be accompanied by an intense influx of light, which may seem paradoxical, but is understood as a process of purging the old energies that have hindered progress in spiritual awakening. This influx will be felt most strongly by those who are attuned to the frequencies of higher consciousness, and the Pleiadians encourage everyone to prepare by embracing love, compassion, and forgiveness in their hearts. It is not a time for division or fear, but for collective unity and spiritual rebirth. The Pleiadians urge humanity to remember their divine origin and the interstellar connections that bind all life across the cosmos. They remind us that the 3 days of darkness are not just a trial, but an invitation to transcend the limitations of the material world and reconnect with the divine light that exists within each of us. They suggest that during this time, there will be opportunities for direct communication with higher spiritual beings, including the Pleiadians themselves, for those who are open and receptive. In the final message, they stress that this is the culmination of years of preparation for those who have been on a path of spiritual awakening. The 3 days of darkness will not be the end, but the beginning of a new era for humanity, one of peace, unity, and spiritual enlightenment. However, it will require each individual to embrace their true nature and align with the universal flow of energy. The Pleiadians offer their love and guidance, assuring us that we are not alone in this transition and that they are watching over humanity as we move through this final phase of transformation. The coming days are described as a unique opportunity for humanity to realize its full potential, to heal the wounds of the past, and to step into a brighter, more harmonious future. The Pleiadians emphasize that the darkness is not something to fear, but a necessary part of the cosmic process of rebirth, a moment of quiet before the burst of light and understanding that will follow. With this final warning, they urge us to prepare, not just physically but mentally and spiritually, for the profound changes that are about to unfold. As the days of darkness draw near, the Pleiadians urge us to remember that this is a cosmic event, one that has been in the making for eons. The Earth, as well as the entire solar system, is undergoing a transformation that will echo throughout the universe. This moment is a part of a greater plan, a plan that has been set in motion by the collective will of the cosmos, and now it is humanity's turn to consciously participate in its unfolding. The Pleiadians emphasize that the 3 days of darkness are not a cataclysmic event meant to destroy or punish, but a divine opportunity for awakening. The darkness is merely a reflection of the internal state of humanity, a mirror showing us where we are, where we have been, and where we can go if we choose to embrace the light that resides within us. During this time, it is essential that we stay grounded and centered. The Pleiadians warn that fear will be the greatest enemy during these days, as it has always been. Fear distorts perception, clouds judgment, and keeps us from realizing our true potential. As such, they advise us to turn inward, to quiet the mind, and to attune ourselves to the vibrations of love, compassion, and unity. The energy of fear is dense and heavy, but the energy of love is light and expansive. By focusing on love, we can navigate through the darkness with grace and understanding. The Pleiadians encourage humanity to embrace this period of reflection, understanding that what may seem like an absence of light is, in fact, an opportunity for the inner light to shine brighter than ever before. They remind us that true illumination comes not from external sources, but from within. It is within each of us that the divine light resides, waiting to be activated and shared with the world. During the 3 days of darkness, it is a time to remember who we truly are, to reawaken to our divine essence, and to reconnect with the higher dimensions of existence. The darkness is not the end, but the beginning of a new cycle, a cycle that will allow us to rise above the limitations of the third-dimensional world and step into the realms of higher consciousness. The Pleiadians also speak of a profound cleansing process that will occur during this time. As the Earth moves through this cosmic event, it will shed old energies and patterns that no longer serve the highest good. These energies, both individual and collective, will be purged from the planet, allowing for a fresh start. While this process may feel intense or uncomfortable at times, they assure us that it is necessary for the evolution of humanity in the Earth. Just as the body must purge toxins to maintain health, the planet must release outdated energies to make way for the new. This purging, however, is not something that must be endured in isolation. The Pleiadians encourage us to come together, to support one another, and to share our wisdom, love, and compassion with those around us. It is a time for humanity to unite in its common goal of healing, transformation, and spiritual growth. The Pleiadians remind us that we are all interconnected, and by lifting each other up, we can elevate the collective vibration of the planet, creating a ripple effect that will reverberate across the universe. During the days of darkness, the Pleiadians assure us that we will not be abandoned. They are here, watching over us, and offering their guidance to those who are open to receiving it. Their presence will be felt most strongly by those who are in tune with their spiritual path, those who have opened their hearts and minds to the higher dimensions of reality. The Pleiadians emphasize that communication with them is possible, and they will offer assistance to those who seek it with sincerity and openness. This is a time when the veil between worlds will be thinner than ever before, allowing for direct contact with higher realms of existence. As humanity prepares to enter this new phase of cosmic evolution, the Pleiadians urge us to trust in the process and to embrace the changes that are coming. The Earth is moving into a new frequency, one that will bring about peace, healing, and spiritual enlightenment. However, this shift requires each individual to be willing to let go of the old, to release attachments to outdated beliefs, and to embrace the unknown with trust and love. The darkness is not something to be feared. It is a necessary step in the process of awakening. As the days of darkness begin to unfold, the Pleiadians remind us that this moment is not merely a celestial phenomenon, but a deep spiritual passage for all of humanity. They stress that the darkness is not something that should be feared or resisted. Rather, it is an essential part of the divine cycle, a time when the illusion of separation between the physical and spiritual worlds will dissolve, offering a direct connection with the higher realms. During these 3 days, the collective consciousness of humanity will be presented with an unprecedented opportunity to transcend the limitations of the material world, to heal wounds that have been buried deep within, and to access the ancient wisdom that resides in each of us. In the absence of light, the Pleiadians explain, the veil between the worlds will be at its thinnest. The energies of the universe will flow in such a way that all beings will be able to tap into the vast reservoir of cosmic knowledge. Those who are spiritually prepared, those who have cultivated inner peace and aligned themselves with the frequencies of love, compassion, and unity, will find themselves surrounded by an invisible support system, guiding them through this moment of transition. It is during this time that communication with higher dimensional beings, including the Pleiadians, will become much more accessible for those who seek it with an open heart and mind. The Pleiadians call upon us to trust in our own inner guidance and to rely on the wisdom that lies within each of us. As the darkness surrounds the earth, the time will come when all external distractions will fade and the true light of the soul will emerge. It is a time of self-reflection, of confronting our deepest fears, our unresolved pain, and our hidden potential. The darkness is a mirror that reflects not just the challenges of the world, but the strength that resides within us to overcome them. It is an opportunity for the soul to shed its layers of illusion and return to its purest form. Throughout the 3 days of darkness, the Pleiadians assure us that this period is not one of eternal night, but one that will give birth to a new dawn. The darkness will eventually give way to light, and with it, humanity will step into a new era of understanding, cooperation, and harmony. However, they warn that the key to this transformation lies in our ability to let go of the old and to embrace the unknown with faith and openness. The world as we know it will not be the same after this period, but it will be a place of greater love, peace, and spiritual awareness. The Pleiadians offer a final piece of guidance as we approach this pivotal moment. Maintain your vibration of love and unity. In these 3 days, the collective consciousness will be tested, but it is a test of unity, not division. It is essential that we support one another, share our light with those who may be lost in fear, and remind each other of the beauty of our shared humanity. There is strength in unity, and together we can amplify the light within the darkness. They encourage us to keep our hearts open, to meditate, and to set intentions that align with the highest good of all. As the energies of the earth and the cosmos shift, we will be asked to step into new roles of leadership, stewardship, and guardianship of the planet. The 3 days of darkness will not only affect us on an individual level, but will ripple through every aspect of life on Earth, bringing about changes in our societies, our governments, and our global structures. This is a time of recalibration for the planet itself. The Earth is ready to heal, and we must be ready to heal with her. The Pleiadians stress that we have reached a critical juncture in our evolution. Humanity has the potential to rise to its highest vibrational state, to step into the role of conscious creators of our reality. But this requires conscious choice. It requires us to reject fear, hatred, and division, and to embrace love, compassion, and unity. The coming days will test our ability to rise above the chaos of the world and to anchor ourselves in the truth of who we truly are. Beings of light created from the same divine source that binds all life across the cosmos. The darkness will end, but what comes after will be shaped by the actions we take now. We are not passive observers in this event. We are active participants in the transformation of our planet. The Pleiadians encourage us to embrace this truth fully, to realize the immense power we hold within us, and to use this power wisely and for the greater good. In their final words of guidance, they offer a message of unwavering hope. You are not alone. Though the darkness may seem overwhelming at times, you are surrounded by love, by a vast network of benevolent beings who are here to guide and support you. Reach out with your heart, and you will feel the presence of the light. Trust that the transition, though challenging, is leading to a more beautiful, harmonious, and enlightened world. The process may not always be easy, but it is necessary for the evolution of the Earth and all its inhabitants. As we move closer to the arrival of the 3 days of darkness, the Pleiadians continue to emphasize the importance of spiritual preparedness. They urge humanity to understand that this event is not a punishment, but a sacred gift, a catalyst for growth and a doorway to the higher dimensions of consciousness. It is a time for the collective consciousness to awaken to its true potential and to reconnect with the universal truths that have always been available to us, yet obscured by the distractions of the material world. They remind us that each individual's consciousness is a thread in the great tapestry of human existence, and every thought, every intention, and every action contributes to the overall vibration of the planet. This is a moment when our individual choices will ripple outward, affecting not only our personal reality, but the collective experience of all life on Earth. The darkness, they say, will serve as a great magnifier of energy. Whatever vibration you carry within you, whether it be love or fear, will be amplified. And it is crucial that we consciously direct our energy toward that which will uplift and heal. The Pleiadians encourage us to focus on practices that help strengthen our connection with our higher selves: meditation, prayer, conscious breathing, and acts of compassion. These will serve as anchors during the days of darkness, helping to maintain clarity and purpose when external conditions may seem chaotic or overwhelming. It is also important, they stress, to keep our minds open to the signs and synchronicities that will guide us during this time. The universe communicates through subtle messages, and those who are tuned to these frequencies will find that they are guided with ease through the unknown. Additionally, the Pleiadians stress the importance of grounding oneself in the Earth's energy during this period. As the planet undergoes its own transition, it is crucial that we maintain a deep connection with her, walking barefoot on the soil, sitting in stillness with the trees, and drinking in the pure air. The Earth herself is in the process of recalibration, and by aligning with her energy, we can align ourselves with the greater flow of cosmic change. They also warn of the temptation to get lost in fear or confusion. For many, the 3 days of darkness may initially appear as an uncertain or disorienting time. It is essential, the Pleiadians say, to remember that the darkness is temporary. The light will return, and when it does, it will be more vibrant than ever before. But in the interim, the darkness is an invitation to let go of the old thought patterns, old fears, old limitations, and allow new ways of being to emerge. It is a time to consciously release the hold of the past and embrace the unknown with trust and love. Throughout these days, they remind us that we are not alone in our journey. The Pleiadians, along with other beings of light, will be offering their presence and guidance to humanity during this transition. Those who are open to the higher realms will experience profound shifts in awareness, and some will receive direct communication from these beings. This is a time when the barriers between worlds will be at their thinnest, and the veil that separates us from the cosmic wisdom of the universe will become more permeable. Those who seek will find. Moreover, the Pleiadians urge us to hold the vision of the world we wish to create in the aftermath of this transformation. What will the Earth look like after the darkness has passed? What kind of society will we build together? The energies of the 3 days of darkness will, in a sense, cleanse the Earth, preparing her for a new age of enlightenment and harmony. But this new age depends on the choices we make now, the intentions we set, the actions we take, and the love we share. They ask us to envision a world of peace and unity, where humanity works together as one, where all people have access to the resources they need to thrive, and where the planet herself is honored and cared for as a living being. This vision is not some far-off dream, they say, but a tangible reality that is within our reach if we are willing to change. We are co-creators with the universe, and the potential for transformation lies in our hands. As the days of darkness unfold, the Pleiadians remind us to stay grounded in our truth. We are beings of light, capable of tremendous love and creativity. This moment is not one of despair or fear, but a pivotal time of cosmic opportunity. It is an opportunity to choose love over fear, unity over division, and healing over suffering. The 3 days of darkness are the beginning of the dawn of a new era. An era where humanity comes together to create a world that reflects the divine love and wisdom of the cosmos. As we enter the final moments before the 3 days of darkness begin, the Pleiadians urge us to prepare not only on a spiritual and emotional level, but also on a mental and energetic level. They stress that this is a time of profound transformation, and it is crucial for us to remain centered in our truth, even in the face of uncertainty. The darkness will bring with it intense shifts, both personal and collective. But these changes are part of a much larger cosmic plan designed to elevate humanity and the Earth to a higher state of consciousness. The Pleiadians remind us that everything we are about to experience has been part of the divine blueprint for the evolution of our planet. The moment we are entering is one of great significance, not just for Earth, but for the entire galaxy. For many of us, this will be a time of remembering who we truly are, why we are here, and the profound connections that bind us to the cosmos and to one another. The 3 days of darkness will be a time of inner illumination, a time when we are called to look deeply within ourselves and to shed the layers of fear, doubt, and separation that have held us back for so long. During this period, the Pleiadians emphasize that it is essential to cultivate a state of inner peace, for this will be the key to navigating the energetic waves of transformation. They remind us that external conditions may seem tumultuous, but the power to remain calm and centered comes from within. Meditation, prayer, breathwork, and grounding practices will all be essential tools during the 3 days of darkness. By connecting with the Earth and the energies of the cosmos, we can stay aligned with the higher frequencies and receive the guidance that will be available to us. The Pleiadians also speak of the opportunity to connect with our true selves during this time, a self that exists beyond the limitations of the ego and the physical body. They encourage us to trust the inner knowing that we are all capable of profound transformation. We are not limited by the constructs of the material world, and the 3 days of darkness will allow us to step into our divine power as creators of our own reality. As the external world may appear to darken, the light of our higher selves will grow brighter. This is a time for awakening the dormant potential that resides within each of us. For some, this may come in the form of heightened intuition, vivid dreams, or deep insights into the nature of existence. For others, it may be a time of healing past wounds or releasing old patterns that no longer serve the highest good. As the darkness surrounds us, the Pleiadians urge us to trust in the process of transformation and surrender to the flow of divine energy. The cosmic forces at work are all aligned with the highest good of all, and those who remain open will find themselves guided by forces of light that transcend the physical realm. The Pleiadians are with us, watching over us, and they will be helping to facilitate the shifts that take place during this time. Those who are attuned to these energies will feel their presence and receive their guidance as they prepare for the birth of a new world. During these 3 days, it will also be a time to come together as a global community. The Pleiadians remind us that we are all connected, not just through our shared humanity, but through the greater web of life that spans the universe. The transformation of the Earth and humanity is a collective endeavor, and the power of love and unity will be the most potent force during this time. The more we come together in our hearts, the more we will amplify the energies of peace, healing, and spiritual evolution. This is a time for us to set aside the divisions that have separated us and to embrace the unity that is our true nature. As we align with the higher frequencies, we will co-create a new reality, one that is rooted in love, compassion, and mutual respect for all life. The Pleiadians speak of the Earth herself as being in the process of recalibration during the 3 days of darkness. She is shedding the energies of the past and preparing to step into a higher frequency. This is not a time of destruction, but a time of renewal and rebirth. Just as a seed must be buried in the dark soil before it can sprout and grow into something new, so too must the Earth undergo a period of darkness in order to give birth to a new era of peace and enlightenment. As we move through this period, the Pleiadians encourage us to remember that we are not separate from the Earth, but are deeply interconnected with her. Our healing is her healing, and her healing is our healing. As the 3 days of darkness unfold, the Pleiadians urge us to stay vigilant in our awareness. This is a time to observe not only the external world, but our inner world. It is a time to become aware of the thoughts and emotions that arise within us and to release anything that no longer serves our highest good. The Pleiadians encourage us to stay focused on the highest possible outcome, a world that is peaceful, united, and spiritually awakened. The more we hold this vision in our hearts, the more we will contribute to the collective manifestation of this reality. The Pleiadians also warn that during this time, there may be some who will be tempted to cling to fear, anger, or despair. The darkness may bring up old wounds or unresolved emotions, and for some, it may be a challenging time. But the Pleiadians remind us that this is not a time to isolate ourselves, but to come together in love and compassion. There is no need to face this transformation alone. Reach out to those around you, offer your support, and share your light. In doing so, you will help to lift the vibration of those who may be struggling and guide them through the darkness toward the light. In the final moments before the 3 days of darkness begin, the Pleiadians share their deep gratitude for the willingness of humanity to undergo this transformation. They acknowledge the courage it takes to face the unknown and to trust in the divine plan that is unfolding. The Pleiadians remind us that this is not the end of our journey, but a new beginning. The darkness will pass and the dawn will rise, a dawn of a new world where love, peace, and unity reign. They urge us to hold on to hope, knowing that the light will return, and with it, a new era of spiritual enlightenment. The darkness is simply a necessary step in the cosmic cycle of transformation, and those who embrace it will emerge stronger, wiser, and more united than ever before. The Pleiadians offer their unwavering support, their unconditional love, and their guidance as we move forward through this final phase of awakening. The time has come to embrace the darkness as part of the journey. As we walk through it together, let us remember that the light we seek is already within us. The 3 days of darkness are not a test of endurance, but a doorway to the future, a future where humanity can finally realize its true potential as spiritual beings, united in love and harmony with the earth and the cosmos. Trust in the process, trust in yourselves, and trust that we are all moving toward a new world, a world of divine light and infinite possibility. The journey has just begun. Remember, this isn't just a warning, it's an opportunity for growth and alignment with a higher purpose. The Pleiadians urge us to awaken, to prepare, and to stay in the light during these critical times. Share this video with everyone who needs to hear this message. Let's spread awareness and stay united. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay safe and stay enlightened.